Good morning and welcome to all of you who are live streaming, and welcome to those of you who are catching up on this later on in the day. Welcome to our 10 a.m. live stream, and welcome to my home. In this strange time, we are doing our day of fasting and prayer virtually, so you're really welcome into my living room. It's lovely to have you here. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Helena, and I have the privilege of being part of the STEP team, and I'm going to lead us through a time of thankfulness today. During this time, we're going to spend some time thanking God for all that He has done within STEP within the last year or so. There is so much that we can thank God for, and at the end of year celebration last year, we shared the number of activities we did through the display of balloons, and on average we saw about 1,000 students a week through all our different activities within term time. A total of 1,170 lessons workshops were taught in schools and on retreat days, and there were more than 660 informal activities. We couldn't reach the number of young people we do without our amazing volunteers. STEP has the most amazing bunch of superstars who come and share their faith journey with students every week. Without them, it wouldn't just we wouldn't be able to do as much, but we would also lose our effectiveness and our impact, as each volunteer has their own unique story to share with the students. We also couldn't reach this number of students without the openness of the schools and their wonderful teachers. Without their trust and their willingness, we wouldn't have the opportunity to have so many great conversations with young people. And finally, without the young people themselves willing to have conversations and interact with us, we would quickly cease to be effective. There have been so many times when I've gone into a classroom to take a lesson, and the students have come in and they exclaim, "Yes, it's STEP." The opportunity to share the gospel with young people is something we should always be grateful for. A couple of weeks ago, whilst we were still in the schools, I was running a cafe in Townsend, and it's called the I Am Created Cafe. And we had a young student who she came with so many questions about faith. And Ash and I, we did our best to answer all of her questions. And at the end, she said to Ash, "Well, I'm not a Christian because I've never been christened, but I believe what the Bible says." And Ash was able to explain to her that actually you don't have to be christened to be a Christian, and that if you believe what the Bible says, then you probably are a Christian. Just being able to have moments like that are so precious, and it can set people on a fresh trajectory. So in this time this morning, I would like us to thank God for one of the 4 areas that I've mentioned: opportunities to interact with students in and outside the classroom, our amazing volunteers, the awesome teachers, and the fantastic students. And to do this, we're going to be creative, and we're going to create a flower using whatever materials you have in your house. And then on either the front or the back of the flower, write your prayer or just a few things or a few thoughts that you can be thankful for from 1 or 2 of the highlighted areas. Now, here is an example that I have created earlier to give you a bit of an idea of what it may look like. So this is my example that I created yesterday. Flowers, I love flowers. They've been really great over the last couple of weeks whilst I've been sort of stuck at home. Being able to watch the flowers growing in my garden has been amazing. And flowers are a really good reminder that our God is a creator who made and loves us. And in schools, in our cafes, students enjoyed creating gardens of peace earlier on in the year. And we're going to use this as a prayer activity to create our own virtual garden of thankfulness. So once you have made your creation, if you could take a picture of it and then either post it in the comments along with this video, or email it to cafes@stepschoolswork.org.uk, or tag us on Facebook, Twitter or Instagram. And if you're really struggling, just send it to my email. That's also absolutely fine if you know that already. So without further ado, thank you for joining us in our day of prayer and fasting, and to seek God through this day. If you would like to join us for more videos, there is one coming up on the hour, every hour. And if you would like to see more from us, then visit our Step Instagram @StepSchoolsWork for more daily updates in the coming weeks. I hope you have an amazing day. Do send us your pictures. I'm looking forward to seeing all of your creations, and I hope you have a really lovely day. See you later.